Hi guys, it's me Lori. How you guys doing? I'm doing good. I came to show you this journal. I'm not certain if I showed it to you before, but it's my first project of 2018. First completed project. No, it's my second project, but this is the one I'm showing you right now. When I get done with this one, I'm going to show you a Walking Dead one. This is rose themed. It is with two different rose kits. One is by Nectars Creations, and it is called Roses for Letters to Rose. Is that it? Yeah, Letters to Rose. And then the other one is from Arty, and it is called My Sweet Rose. So they work really well together. And also there is some lace filler paper, lace and brown filler paper, and that is also by Nectars Creations. This is a beautiful name, but I don't know how to say it. So I'm going to show you this real quick. It is 74 pages. It is almost 8 inches, I think. Almost 8 inches. It is a little more than 6 3/4, and almost, well, I guess it is almost 8 inches, like a little bit off. And it is very thick. It is probably closed 2.5 inches, maybe 3 inches thick, but it's going to pop because it's a little fat girl. It has a sewn spine, and this is a blanket, satin blanket trim, and then the back looks like that. It's such a beautiful color, such a beautiful rose. I mean, just gorgeous. This is one of my most favorite pages, and this is from Nectars Creation. So also in here there are a few pages by Nik the Booksmith, and they're like filler pages. They're very pretty. So you open it up, and here is an envelope, and it is a pull dark style envelope. So when you open it, it's empty, and you can, it's not closed, and it's empty. You can write in it. And then there is a little piece of paper in here you can also write on. I love to make these envelopes like a pull dark style, because I just think you get more use out of them that way. And they have these beautiful butterflies and the roses. It is really very pretty. This is also a beautiful piece of paper. And blanket trim frays. So be prepared for that. Blanket trim does fray. Here's one of the roses. It has a little bit of lace there and some lace here and a doily underneath, and she is stunning. And so I put her first. She's very pretty. Then you get this little bird and some lace. You can tuck into the lace, not much. And this is Braille paper. You can write on Braille paper, but you can feel it too. And there's a lot of writing spots in here. You know, I always leave you a lot of spots to write. You get a lot of tuck spots, but you get a lot of places to write. I did do some light stenciling with a Tim Holtz stencil. So pretty. And more stuff tucked in here. Just some tags you can write on the inside. Some more of those beautiful butterflies and roses. And another piece of paper you can journal inside of. More beautiful roses. The whole thing is full of beautiful roses. And here's more doily and some lace with some flat back pearls. So beautiful. And you flip this up, and you can write in it, and you can also use it to tuck things in. that you want to keep and use later. And it closes very, very easily. This is that gorgeous paper I was talking about, like the lace that's printed on it. It is so pretty. And more of that pretty black paper. Very rarely do I ever see scrap kits that have black printable paper, and I just think that is so pretty. And tucked in here is a little piece of note paper that you can, you really could write on this, but nobody's going to see it, but you can write on the inside very easily. None of these papers are coffee dyed. I have gotten away from the coffee dyeing for the most part. Sometimes you will see coffee dyed paper, but I will always let you know when. The ink that I use to stain and dye with now is acid free. It is Tim Holtz ink, and the color is brushed corduroy. And I ink all the pages with, and if I stain the pages, I stain them with that same ink. So there's no more coffee. Coffee is not acid free. There is a beautiful, beautiful stenciled page. And this has some tags tucked into it. You can write on the back of the tags. And that's what the front looks like. And they are reinforced, and they are very pretty. And why is this off so much in color? Like, does that help at all? A little bit. So pretty. And they really do slide in here easily. It's just the angle that I am that makes it a little difficult. And you have that pretty piece of rose on there. More, and you just flip this open and you can write on the whole page. This one is just a little tuck spot. Has a tag tucked in. Goes like so you can write on both sides. And it tucks pretty securely into there with a beautiful little bird cut out of the kit. And some lace paper. I call them cheater gems. It's like, I hope you can see what they are. They're not a real gem. They're kind of hollow like a gem. I don't know how to explain it, but they're very pretty. With some lace underneath and some lace right here. I made this paper clip. And then in here is a tag. Full disclosure, I have a cat. He doesn't really come in contact too often with these journals, but his fur is in this room. So, full disclosure, there is a cat present in my house. Isn't that pastel page very pretty? There is the token doily, and that page is beautiful. More places to write. This envelope has attached to it a ticket and a flashcard and a heart paper clip. And in here is just a piece of paper to write in or whatever you want to do. All of these things you can put pictures in also, I want to tell you. They're not just for writing. I mean, you can put pictures in here also, and they will look fabulous. And you put a picture like on the back of here or on the back of here, and then right on each side of this little piece of paper and journal. You journal, paper clip your pictures in. You had a great cup of tea. You paper clip that tea bag. You had a great piece of candy. You clip a piece of candy wrapper in here. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can just use staples. You can use staples and an extra piece of paper. You'll see. I give you some things in here you can use. You just put your piece of candy wrapper and you put this here and you write your date and like when you ate it and who gave it to you. It's real easy. Junk journals are very easy to use. Some pretty This is really vintage paper, the music paper, and don't discount the music paper. You can write all along here. You can write between the lines. This paper is very usable. And say you don't want to write on the music paper. You just get a little piece of paper and you paper clip it right there and you write on it, and then you can tuck things from your day in there. Junk journals are very versatile and they're very useful. This one has the little tuck spot where you can write, and tucked in it are just some little journal cards for you to write on. Has some beautiful flat roses, some flat back trim, some lace. It's a really beautiful pocket. I'm just going to go kind of fast because this is a very big book. It's very pretty. This one came out nice. This is a manila folder, just scraps of a manila folder, but that is what that paper is, and it has a beautiful piece of the paper on the front, and it says "For those who listen," and then it has a tag tucked in it, and you can write on the back, put a picture, whatever you want to do. And also, these pearls are not your just everyday pearls, right? Because they're iridescent. So pretty. Look like mother of pearl. And I'm going to go through it kind of quick and just let you see what's in it. All the pages are inked along the edges. Some of them are stained with the brushed corduroy. Isn't that a beautiful page? I love that page. Here's just a pocket that I made out of a piece of paper, and it has a rose from the paper cut out, and some pretty lace, that aquamarine. Is that aquamarine? Maybe it's teal. I'm not certain, but it's a very beautiful color. And some of the paper, and it has some tags and stuff tucked in here, and you can write on the back. You can even write up here. And another tag you can write on the back. Has some beautiful lace right here. This one has two different colors of lace, one white and one more tan or off-white, and it has a tag tucked in there, a coffee stained tag, and I think that's from Nik the Booksmith, that paper on the back. Part of what I'm telling you. You buy this grungy paper pack from her, and you can use it all the time. You just download it. There's a receipt, and here is a little mini file folder. Opens up there, and there's that beautiful lace paper. Isn't that so pretty? From Nectars Creations. And some more of the stenciling. And this is another file folder tag, like pocket and tag, but I just couldn't cut it down much more than that. He's such a handsome gentleman, and I wanted to keep him whole. And so since he is such a handsome gentleman, I put some pretty ladies on the tag. There's nothing on the back. You can write. And it really does fit very smoothly in here, just at a bad angle. But it does go in there pretty good. And most all of the tag pockets have reinforcers. The tags that go in the pockets have reinforcers. She's so pretty. And you can take her off and write on the back. She's just held on with this lace accented paper clip, and the roses too. They're together. And more of that pretty lace paper. Some graph paper, vintage graph paper actually. This is more of the paper that you get from Nik the Booksmith. It's like a ledger. I put those together because they look so pretty together. And more of the lace paper, and there is the center, and I didn't put anything in the middle. Just tied it in a bow. And this one just has a lace tag with a reinforcer. And then this one is a little pocket, like a library pocket, and it also has a tag in it. You could easily shut it up and put it in here also. You could close it with a paper clip. I don't have a paper clip handy. It's green, sorry. It doesn't match, but whatever you put in there, you can just easily close it up with a paper clip. And that has another pocket down here. You can tuck things in there. And then it has another one of the tags and a little brass button, flower, and some trim and some twine keeping it on. It's a real pretty pocket. Very useful too because you can write all around it. Isn't that so pretty? So just let me say, don't discount these pages as just being pretty. Again, you just attach a piece of paper if you don't want to write on this paper. But a black gel pen will pop right off that paper. But you can easily attach things to these pretty papers and use them to hold a photo or whatever you want to do with it. Here's another real pretty tuck spot place, and you get this little card put in there and write on. And don't forget, you can write all around it. But she was just a little extra one of the ladies off that ad, so I put her right there. And this is a real stamp and another one of those little tags and some trim on the side. It is a very pretty page. I don't say it's very pretty because I made it. I say it's very pretty because, you know, you just can't go wrong with this paper. It's very pretty paper. It would be really hard to ruin it or make it ugly. I love that it has the black in it. You know, black is an accent color that a lot of designers don't use. Very pretty. I will apologize about this one page because it has that. I just wanted to use it as a centerpiece, but it was two separate cards. But it's okay. You're not going to see it very often, and it's very useful still. There's the other side of the receipt, and this is a double pocket on this page. And tucked inside one of the pockets is a pretty dress form. And tucked in this pocket is a pull dark envelope. I guess that surprises you, right? I love those pull darks. Pull dark is a TV show if you don't know, and it just highlights a period in time where they use that style of envelope. And inside, this is tucked a really beautiful page of one of the kits, and it's just beautiful. So I wanted to use it as a tag, and I put it on black paper. And it tucks behind everything. But this is a pocket, and this is actually a pocket, and that tucks behind. And it just has a little tag that says love, and a little flat fabric rose, and some lace trim. It's very pretty. And that is just a flip. It's like 3 pages in one here. More of the stenciling. And in this pocket we have an old letter. You can write on the back of it. And we have a what are these called? I think they're called a Filofax card. Yeah, Filofax card. And I just put a little tag, like a little noose tag. I don't know what else is to call it. And it tucks in here. And it has some beautiful lace going down the side of it for some trim. Oh, and then this one is another not Filofax. Maybe it is. I don't know. And that's it. And it has some more pretty trim and ribbon, and it just tucks behind there. And this is another double pocket. You just have a little piece of paper from the kit, and I tucked it behind it. And this is an actual pocket if you want to use it. This is just another piece of paper that you can journal on. And it really is the pocket. You can tuck it in there and it will go. And then this is just a piece of paper folded over. You can write on it. Have lots of journaling places. And this is just a beautiful bird. Isn't that so pretty? You can write on the back, and this is some really old pretty vintage trim and a piece of ribbon on the back. And this is just a piece of the kit with a flower and some lace. That's a really pretty page right there, I think. And then it just tucks down in there to keep it secure. And the back of it is a library card, and in the library card is just some places to journal, and you tuck these behind the lace so they don't fall out. And then this is a tag, and then in here is a little tag that you pull out, and you can write on it also, and it just slides right back into the library pocket like so. And the rest of that music paper. I feel like this is really long. Here's a little note place you can write on, and it tucks into this paper clip, and inside here is just a piece of paper to write on that I distressed a lot to make it look old. And I fussy cut this little piece of paper out of the kit. Hey, that goes there. There. And more places to write. And the token doily. And more of the pastel paper. And on this side of the pastel paper, you get one of those note cards. And this opens up so you can write on the inside. And they just tuck right in there. This has some lace and some frou-frou fibers and some doilies I cut out of a plastic bag. A plastic bag, packing material. And does this one not open? Well, that would be really sad. I thought they all opened. Oh, that one was glued shut. I don't think it's going to open well. Let me get something and just see. Yeah, there it goes. It is open. Yep, it glued together right there, but it didn't hurt anything. So that one opens. This is a flip out. And the other side of that paper bag with some beautiful flowers on it and some advertisements. And in here, you got two things that pull out. Ugh! This is an old advertisement. Maybe it's an old ledger paper. I'm not certain. And then this is just a beautiful card. You can write on the back and write on the front if you want. It doesn't matter. They fit tight in there. Because I guess that's where it folds. So when you use those, you kind of got to pull them out or tuck them someplace else. This doesn't come off. You can just tuck something in there, like a mileage receipt or anything you want. You just tuck in there. It'll be okay. Anything. This is some vintage lace and some gold netting on that side. And same thing on this side. You just tuck in. some more of the Braille paper, and again, you just tuck behind it, whatever you want to tuck. And this is an envelope, and this envelope is going to hold the extras I'm going to give you. So I'm going to show you what the extras are, and then we're going to tuck them in there and tie it up. Okay, so the extras are these things over here. You're going to get my last piece, but I'm going to buy some more of this because I like it. You're going to get my last piece of parchment. I trimmed it down. And you're going to get a pretty mileage ticket. You're going to get a spare piece of paper to start you on writing, and it has lines. And you're going to get this cute little pocket that you can either leave open and tuck it on a page, however you want to use it. If you tuck it on a page, I would do it like this. Take this page right here, right? And tuck it. Okay? And then seal both sides down, and then you have two little tuck spots. It's whatever you want to do. It's going to be yours. Do whatever you want to do. And a little banner tag. This end did not get inked, but I will do that for you. So that this little tag is inked like everything else. Well, the sides didn't get it either. Sometimes I really got to ink something to get it to ink right. So you have a little tag that says love. You have a really beautiful black pocket. You have some pretty roses to go in the kit somewhere. You have a place you can glue down and make another corner pocket. A little tuck spot. Some more roses. One of the dress form tags. 1, 2, 3 tags. One of the little Chevy, you know, I used them for the little tabs where you pull out. A piece of manila folder. Just a little extra tuck spot that you can write on the back. A Pull Dark envelope, all of your own, to tuck it wherever you want it. A file folder of your own to write and tuck wherever you want it. One of these seed envelopes to fold and tuck wherever you want it. You could make a pocket out of it. Here is an envelope, and I left the sides on it in case you don't want it pull dark style to tuck in there. A larger tag that opens up so you can use it where you want it. A larger pocket for you to put somewhere. A page out of my old vintage mini reproduction Sears catalog. Some more beautiful ladies that you can make whatever you want to out of it. A large tag to tuck somewhere. You would fold it over and tuck it somewhere. The last little piece that I had of that beautiful pastel paper. Oh, and it even has a coffee mark on the back. A bag for to use in it wherever you want. And some papers that were left over for you to use wherever you'd like to use for whatever you would like to use them for. Now, you'll find this in my Etsy store, and if you will remember to tell me that you are a member of my YouTube channel, you're a subscriber, then I will give you a $10 discount. My albums are very reasonably priced. And I mail within, I'm going to say 3 to 4 days. 3 days usually. I package it up and take it to the post office. And 4 days if you order it on the weekend. Then it might take me just till Monday or Tuesday. So that is it. I don't have anything else to show you related to this album. Took a long time. Thank you for watching and sitting through it. And as always, thank you very much for considering purchasing this. Now I'm going to tell you that I don't have a link to give you right this minute. I don't know what I did wrong in my Etsy store, but they said I had a copyright violation, and I think it is because I thought I had to list all the designers of the paper. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up a new Etsy store and list a couple albums in there, and this album also. So keep watching my channel for more albums, and go check out the Etsy link when I can post it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.